Volkswagen ID.4, the dual motor electric vehicle. This is the top of the line one, the most powerful one, the GTX model, which we've already driven, and it's pretty nice. But the thing is, these electric cars are nice to drive around, especially in cities, because that's where they're made for. But when you go for a longer drive on the highways, especially motorways, electric consumption is fairly high and the range fairly low. So we're going to do a little test here. We're going to take this one on the motorway, go to the seaside and then back again, and see what kind of range we actually get now in the summer. Electric cars usually have a somewhat better range in summer, as the batteries aren't cold, the interior doesn't need heating, the roads are clear and traffic more fluent. The ID.4 should thus have a pretty good range. Alright, so we're starting with the journey. We had 97%, now we have 96% battery power, 423 kilometers range. It is 14 degrees outside, it's raining a little bit. I'm going to mostly drive on the highway or motorway. We've got 100 kilometers to our destination, and then of course about 110 back. I'm going to try and drive at the speed limit at 130 kilometers per hour, mostly normally, so no aggressive acceleration, but I'm not going to be completely, slow as a snail either. And we'll see what happens with the range and with the electrical consumption. So we've been driving for a while now, and we're at 83% battery power. It's saying we still have about 350 kilometers range. We have 46 kilometers to our destination. And I also forgot to say, first of all, we had some traffic jams on the motorway, so we were driving pretty slowly at some points. That's unfortunate, but now it's cleared up mostly, so we're going 130 at the speed limit. And I forgot to mention that we are also not using the air conditioning compressor, but we have set the temperature to 20 degrees Celsius, so we're nice and comfortable. It's also prudent to explain that this motorway isn't just a straight line to our destination. There's quite a few twists and turns, and it also goes up and down a fair bit. So when you're going up, you're gonna be using more electricity, and when you're going down, I do use full regenerative capabilities of this car, which means that I charge the battery as much as possible via braking. At the moment, we still have 38 kilometers to go, and our average electrical consumption is 20.3 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And that of course means, because we were driving so slowly before in traffic jams, this is now going up. It's already 20.4 as we speak. And it's going to be interesting what it is when we start going back, when hopefully the traffic will be a lot lighter, so we can go the speed limit. We are at our destination now. We have 76% battery power left, 348 kilometers indicated range, and we have an average electrical consumption of 16.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, which is very good. But you have to remember that the last I don't know, 5 to 10 kilometers, let's say, was mostly just going downhill and just recuperating and regenerating electricity all the time. So this is going to be interesting going back up the other way around and back home. After the Audi Q8 e-tron preview, it was time to head back using the same route. This time, it was my colleague driving. So now we are back. So we went to our destination and then back again. We've driven 219 kilometers and our average electrical consumption was 18.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We have 46% battery charge remaining and an indicated 197 kilometers of range. This is also knowing that on the way back it was my colleague driving and he's got a bit of a lead foot, so bear in mind that. But at the same time, we also didn't drive 130 kilometers per hour all the time on highways or motorways because well, we also had some city driving and some back roads as well. But yeah, I mean, 18.6 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers isn't really that bad. So I think you could do about 400 kilometers on motorways alone if you were careful, probably. Volkswagen ID.4 starts at just under 52,000 euros. For the GTX version with all extras, you'll be paying just under 75,000 euros.